Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
What up, though? We back. Well, I'm back.
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that shit.
You know it. I'm back. What up, y'all? Sorry I missed y'all last week. Really wasn't nothing crazy going on. Moan popped up out of town on the brother. Shout out to Moan and Darren them down there with Martha's Vineyard with it. Boston. Ain't that how they say it?
We're gonna tell Mona and Darren we don't appreciate them boys catching flights. Not
Just
giving
dipping.
nobody no tickets, man. Letting give nobody no invite, man. Like, you know, what's
Yeah.
going on, man? Like,
Yeah. We could have went down there and had the ball.
we could have did the show down there from where they at? You said
Boston.
We could have went down to
Massachusetts.
The mean
I think they
streets
ended
of
up
Boston.
driving down there, I believe.
Yeah. We could have drove to the mean streets of Boston.
Yeah. I had plans on going, but I thought it had pause when we looked at them damn flight tickets.
Run across a Benzino dog or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Wherever one of his businesses go trash one of his shit and record it. Could have did that. Anyway, what up, y'all? What up, Detroit? What up, Things Done Changed, people? What up, though? 7 Mile Radio. What up, world? What y'all up to? What's cracking? It's your boy P back in the building. Things Done Changed podcast. Like it, share it. Check us out on YouTube, 7 Mile Radio. Facebook, 7 Mile Radio. Check us out. Check out all the podcasts. Like them, share them, talk about them, all of that. Make us your favorite podcast. Y'all know how we do. But, you know, we go get right to it. We go get right to business. Brother Dolo today. I got Mark with me today. I know he'll jump in here and there. We go get right to business. Get to talking our shit like we always do. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple people watching. You know what I'm saying? A couple people tuning in. We go jump right into it. Because I always got to jump right into it with a rant.
No shit. And we're off.
I always got to have a rant, Mark. I always got to have a rant, y'all. And it's always around something about driving. I got a couple things with this driving shit today because I'm pissed at it. Like, it drives me crazy. The crazy thing, when you get next to the person, they don't even be a young teenager like you think they'll be. And they don't even be like super old neither. It be like people my age. It be middle age. It be people in their 30s. They're in their 40 doing the dumbest shit. Like, will drive me crazy, Mark. It would drive me crazy, y'all. When you got the two lanes, the two turning lanes, when you can turn out of two lanes. When you got the outside lane and the inside lane, and when people veer in the next lane. Like, if you want to be in that inside lane, turn in the inside lane, dummy. If you want to be in the outside lane, you got to turn in the outside lane, dummy.
That's no different than, I guess that's basically what you said. Like, almost like when someone has to make a wide turn and turn out to turn the opposite way that they're going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you have to do that?
Why you got to do that?
Just turn the way that you go.
It's a sign right there. The sign be right there to show you can turn out of both lanes. But if you need to be in that left lane, you can't turn in the outside right lane and just start veering into the left lane where cars at, dummy. You have to turn in the lane that you want to be in. I mean, we learned that soon as you get in driver's training.
Driver's training lesson for sure.
Like 101.
If you turn in the outside lane, you end in the outside.
Yeah.
You turn from the outside lane into the inside.
Yeah, that's stupid.
It's going to cause an accident.
And you know where they do it at the most? 7 Mile in the Lodge, getting on the Lodge Freeway, right there by that car wash and by that Wendy's. And I don't think a lot of people pay attention that you can turn out of both lanes, that far inside lane and the one right next to it. You can turn in both lanes. One lane is to turn to get on the freeway, goofballs, dum-dums. To the person that almost hit me today, is veered right on in the lane. He looking at me. I can tell he's about to do it because he's stupid. I look right in his face. I knew he was dumb. What up, Keys? What up, my guy? Foe. I peeped. He was dumb, and he did it. I peeped it. Then when we got on the freeway, he already knew the way I looked at him. He was dumb, you know. And then another thing, y'all got to start letting people off the damn freeway. Almost every time on that service drive shoulder, it's a yield sign or a stop sign. It don't say roll and stop. And yield when a car coming, complete the stop. Let the car off the freeway. I'm so sick of y'all. Like, what is wrong with y'all? That's my rant, y'all. Y'all know I gotta hit y'all with a rant. I got to come out the gate, because every time on the way over here to the studio, shout out 7 Mile Radio, shout out Mark. Every time on the way over here, somebody drives stupid.
Some action.
It's some action. And it caused me to rant about y'all driving. I'm sick of it. It's stupid. And then Busto babies.
No.
The Busto babies. We're doomed, y'all. That ratty shit that happened. Oh, the baddies. I mean, what was it called? The baddies, the ratties, the cheese convention, whatever it was.
Hood Rat Olympics. That's what I call it.
Like, I don't. What was that? Somebody that's watching got to help me out. What was that? Why they had auditions here in Detroit? Don't do that in Detroit again. Make my city look bad. I was getting a lot of inboxes, Mark, like that. Them girls wasn't from our city that was doing that fighting.
Well, here's the thing, right? I got a lot of inboxes too, and that was actually factual. That there was a lot of people that weren't from Detroit that was there. But I made a stat, and I said, you know what? And not only was it in my city, but it was on my birthday.
Damn. Hit the dun dun
dun dun dun bum, bum. Yeah, I ain't even got it loaded up. Yeah, but there you go, man. So the thing was, I posted a stat like, why did that have to happen in Detroit, man? They could have did that in St. Louis, where the queen of the hood rats is from. Right?
Yeah,
they did
where y'all would like to do ski, all that shit at.
Where someone came into the comments and addressed to me that the founders and the CEO of the Zeus Network was actually from Detroit. So that's the reason why, with that being the network where that show.
Well, shout out to Zeus Network, from Detroit. Shout out, but
the thing about that was the crazy part about it was like that whole debacle that we seen put together was not for the purposes of actually finding contestants for the show, because they already had the contestants already selected for the show. They were just trying to put together a situation for the sake of creating content for the show. To say, hey, this is what happened after the auditions, but this wasn't even the real auditions. This was just a debacle that they put together for the sake of filming the show.
This wasn't the real auditions, Mark, and all this happened?
It was not, brother. They had already picked the ones that
Are you serious?
Show. I'm absolutely positively too. They told them that this is for content purposes only, but maybe they didn't know what that meant.
They probably was in there riling them up to fight like they were riling them up January 6th. To take over the Capitol at the time. It was people out there riling them up, fight for the cameras.
I heard the ones that got picked. Now I don't know if how true this is, but just knowing Hollywood, it would make you question that the girls that did get picked had to do some questionable things to get that ticket.
See, I can believe it. You see the girl that looked like they clawed out a whole side of her cheek. My man was interviewing her on Jefferson, like kind of right in front of the Renaissance building. You could tell she wasn't from the D. Even her little accent, whatever the hell she was from. Matter of fact, I think she said she was from Chicago. She got whooped. She was fighting.
Oh,
looked like she got a whole tiger claw ripped out the side of her face, fam. They was scrapping, looking crazy. Then I saw a video of women from Detroit on the way down there or just walking up to the venue. You could tell they was from Detroit. They was dressed nice, looked nice, hair was nice. All that stuff. You could tell, like the conversation they was having walking up to the venue with each other was way different. But her niece was outside for 8 hours. Dang. Hey, look, I saw one video was the coldest though. This heavier set chick, she walked up late. The line was long. She picked the smallest chick that was in front of the line and just snatched her out the line, dog, and took her spot. And just started whooping her. And so a chick was recording it. That's how that's how I saw it on Instagram, one of them reels, right? The smaller girl got whooped, right? She got whooped and started twerking. And then the chick that's recording it like, damn, bitch got whooped and started twerking. Fuck it. Shit, go ahead, twerk. Man, it was so bad. I said, this the craziest shit I ever saw in my life. The Ratties convention. I mean, baddies.
Man, what I said, the Hood Rat Olympics. That's what it looked like to me.
It was bad to go down there and try. I mean, it looked like some of it was fixed. Like some of the stuff them girls had on, I don't know if they paid them to dress like that or look like that. Like to think you go make it something like it had to be for the camera. Some of that shit.
Part of that was, hey, I want to make myself be seen so I can go viral. So even if I don't make it, I'll have my moment. Case in point, you had the girl down there with the jean thong on, right?
Yeah.
Everybody seen that picture?
Yeah, that was sickening.
Pockets. That's all she had.
Yeah.
She wore pockets.
It was like charcoal cheeks.
Oh.
Like a bag of Kingsford charcoal cheeks. It didn't even look good at all. That shit was bad, dog.
Whatsoever.
It was just bad.
Whatsoever.
But enough of the baddies. Y'all, we got to do better again, y'all. And then, Mark, I ain't gonna go into too much of this because you got content and stuff you need to cover. But I just got to make the people aware of it because we all know about it. I ain't got to get into details on things, but the little girl at the goddamn Future concert.
Oh, man. You know what?
And that's the Busto mama. Sorry, Busto.
Oh, man.
I can't blame the baby for that. I can't blame the baby because she supposedly, for what I saw and read, 8 years old. And that's reflection of leadership. Whoever an adult in her life and leader to allow things like that to happen is not right.
Now my post, right,
in my opinion,
reflected other comments where I seen that the little girl was 8 years old, but now I'm hearing that she's not 8; she's more so towards 11, which is still no difference. Still no real difference, right?
Toddler,
whatever. Definitely elementary. So, I'm like, I seen the video, and as it became to the end of the video, I noticed that there was a guy who may have been or may have not been her dad, from what I looked like, the way he was handling her, taking her out of the scene, taking her away from the danger.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought like, yeah, because where the fuck was the parents at? Why did the parents bring the kid to that type of concert, and where were they at as far as the proximity of me being near her when that whole altercation came out? So I made the thought to post a stat and see if I could reach out to Facebook to see if Facebook could reach out and find the mother or the parents and see if they would be willing to have a conversation about what went on last night at the concert. And lo and behold, within 10 minutes of me posting the stat, I got an inbox from the mother saying, "Hey, I'm the mother of the 8-year-old, and if you want to interview me, question mark, do you want to interview me?"
Wow. And ladies and gentlemen, y'all wonder why I call this man Mark LaDuff. Nigga put a request out there, put the back signal out there, and got it within 10 minutes. And I can't wait till the interview tomorrow. I'm damn sure go tune in. I got to hear this. I got to see this. Y'all tune in.
Most definitely.
I don't know what time. Mark will post and let us know the time.
Yeah, so when I got back from the barbershop, because I was on my way to the barbershop when I...
Again, y'all, this is about the little girl who went to the Future concert.
Yeah. And I said, I don't know if you know who I am and, what I do or whatnot, but I would like to have a conversation with you about, your daughter who was seen in the fight video at, the Future concert at Little Caesar Arena last night. And she began to, go in like, saying things as if we was in an interview right then. I said, hold on.
Pause. Hold on.
I don't want to do it now. I just wanted to make the connection with you to see, because I have a podcast, I have an actual talk show. So, had this discussion, on the podcast where, everybody can have we can have some dialogue about what we've seen. Right. So, because she has some prior obligations today and, work tonight, she said that we can do it tomorrow. I said, would tomorrow be a better day? She said, yeah. I'm like, well, what time would be good for you? So we narrowed it down to 3 p.m. And
3 p.m. y'all.
Yeah, 3 o'clock tomorrow is when we're gonna do it. And
what page we gonna be on?
We're gonna be on my page. And then
it's gonna be the Mark DeAndre page.
The regular Mark DeAndre page. So
oh man, y'all gotta tune in for these fireworks because if y'all was on this page not too long ago, oh man, fireworks. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, man.
This shit gonna be fireworks.
When I posted the stat, right, I'm getting a lot of people who, of course, know her, who has been following the story. Others who have been, documenting a lot of things, which they sent to me, and wanted me to question her about this or question her about that. So that's what's gonna happen, man. We're gonna have a conversation. I said on my video earlier, I really don't like to call this like stuff like this an interview, more so like a public conversation, because to say an interview is almost like I'm giving this person exposure. Like this, she's just not nothing to be, to be promoted, nothing to be proud of. I'm not interviewing her, over this. So it's just having a conversation publicly about the dynamic of what caused that situation. Make a long story short. So. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen tomorrow, and she actually, part of the reason why we pushed it back to tomorrow is because she said, "Hey, do you want the kids to be around when we do it?" I said, "Well, I wouldn't be against it, since she suggested." I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it with the kids around." So, because that's probably gonna add another climate to the whole. So we'll see.
Woo, ain't gonna have the community involved with this. Fireworks. That's all I'm gonna say. Fireworks. Y'all tune in. Fireworks. Mark ain't gonna give you too much more.
Yeah.
This pertaining to the little girl that was at the Future Con. This whole video that's going viral. That's going around.
Well, see, this is a
fireworks.
Perfect segue into our topic for today. Right, and we're talking about the disconnect or the divide, right, between our community, amongst our community.
Yeah,
right?
dog.
Where some people still operate like the village, and some people operate as the contrary to the village, right?
Yep.
They don't want you to correct their child.
You got more of that
now.
now.
Discipline their child, right?
Yep.
In fact, they don't even discipline them. They champion and actually encourage the toxic behavior.
Yeah, they creating, they making their kids they gang. You know what I'm saying? The kids is gang. Shout out Carmichael. What up, my guy? See you tuning in. But yeah, that's bad, dog. Y'all tune in tomorrow at 3:00. Mark DeAndre page. He interviewing the mom to let the little girl go to the Future concert. They was fighting and shit. 8, 11 years old, whatever she is.
Future though, like.
But Future though, y'all. Future. Out of all people, like Future, y'all.
Sesame Street Live.
Yeah, Future. He talking about Future. Mr. Tell Steve Harvey, I don't want her. 8, 9 baby mama Future.
Put a thumb in her butt. You sent her.
Shout out Future, but I'm just saying, kids. But he probably look. I'm surprised he ain't look out there like, wait a minute. He would have saw that and like, get this little baby up out of here.
When we was 11 years old, we were straight up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Real talk, nigga. Real talk.
Now they going to the concert. I ain't got no love for no slut.
Right.
I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt. Like,
pause.
On, man.
That's
like,
crazy.
Like, come on, man.
That's wild. And Mark, I know you know about this, nigga. You on the east side. What's up with Dog ran my man over on the bike?
Oh, man.
That nigga just said, what he doing in the street, dog? I'm running this nigga over.
Him down,
and just mowed the nigga down,
so
dog.
What happened when it's the kids, man, riding in the bike in the street? So what, they in the street?
Broke dog leg, put him in the hospital there. And I'm talking about this, ran him over. Right here on the east side in Detroit.
Being a CPL holder is very important.
And he was from, he caught him coming from behind him, pause. That's how he got him. And ran dog down on his bike. In his car, and said he shouldn't be in the street on his bike, and wasn't even in his way. Dog was to the right, wasn't even in his way. Ran him down like a dog. Sad, man. Again, we got to do better. What my man say? Who was that? That was that Lux? I think that was Loaded Lux that was going against Dog. We told him you just another lost nigga. Yeah, that's what a lot of people is out here, man. Yeah, Calico. That's what he's going there. He's just another lost nigga, man. That's how these niggas is out here, man. But anyway, I know y'all saw the title of the show today. You know what I'm saying? The vibe. And what I mean by that, it's been a good vibe, man. Again, we always talk about a lot of the bad shit.
You said the vibe or divide?
The vibe, VIBE.
Oh, I thought you said divide.
No, the vibe.
Oh, the vibe. Okay, well, let me change the title.
The vibe.
The vibe.
No, we ain't gonna talk about divide and conquer and stuff right now. We gonna talk about the vibe. What's going on? Hey, babe. What's up, babe? I see you tuning in. The vibe, man. It seemed like a lot of negativity outweigh the positive. Because that's what we talk about a lot. So today's show, we gonna talk about the vibe, what's going on. And I want to start off with what my alumni, my Henry Ford Trojans. Shout out them Trojans. I don't know if Mark got a drop that some celebrating shit
I ain't got no Trojan
clapping drop. Shit, but I gotta shout out my Trojans on how they showed up and showed out this weekend. I couldn't make it to all the venues, but I heard all the venues was positive. It was a vibe. Everybody had a good time. From the meet and greet to the breakfast to the comedy show, the picnic, after party. So it's a turn up when them Trojans come out. Shout out to alumni committee that put it together. Don't know everybody's name, but I grew up with DJ Babe. That's my guy. Grew up with him in the neighborhood. They know him as Jermaine Dupree on Facebook. He used to be Sean Combs, but he had to change that shit.
My guy, Motor City Popcorn.
Motor City Popcorn. DJ Babe. Shout out my dog. And y'all can get his popcorn at Fresh Time too, at any Fresh Time location in the Detroit, Michigan area. But anyway, Ford did their thing. Everybody looked good out there. Everybody's having a good time. Man, it was hot yesterday. Hair was sweat out everywhere. T-shirts was drenched, but people was just loving on each other, hugging on each other, just chilling, having a good time.
I said,
it
man,
was dope.
If hell is anywhere close to this hot, I think I'm gonna have to start going to church.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because
that was too hot.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yesterday was too hot, Mark.
Dog.
It was too hot, dog.
Just stay in the house and don't do shit. That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
The AC on.
It was dope, man. I'm talking about people that usually, they got their own vendors, their own food. They was out there like giving away food for the love. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about making no money and selling food. They was, people was just doing their thing out there. There wasn't no vendors out there trying to get bread. People was just on the love out there. Had the T-shirts going, a lot of pictures, a lot of drinking. It was at Hines Park over on the west side on Ann Arbor Trail on Hines, where they usually have it at every year. Parking had got out of hand. Babe and them had to stop the music a lot because people was parking tripping. That was probably about the craziest thing, the parking. Damn, dog said it's 104 in Texas. Ooh, please keep that there. Jesus Christ. And they said it'd be dry heat. I don't care what heat it is. It's still hot. But yeah, that vibe yesterday and this whole weekend for that Ford event was dope. You know what I'm saying? Dope. Did their thing. But again, y'all, it's been a vibe. I know y'all been noticing it, been peeping. I'm talking about like everybody, all walks of life. Downtown Detroit been a vibe. I'm talking about the new restaurants, the new bars, the new businesses across the board. Got Detroit a whole vibe. Got people coming in every weekend just to see the city. Yeah, they need to do better in the neighborhoods. That's real talk. But this, how everybody having a good time, not talking about all the crime. We always talk about that, all the negative stuff. We got people really on that health kick now. People really on that health is wealth type shit now. I see that shit. It be flooded on my page. Shout out Chanel Harris. She got the Dope Chicks Rock Dope Kicks 30-day challenge. And it's all working out. It's positive vibes. It's eating right. It's reading books. It's whatever you doing. Like, and everybody posting. Ain't nobody nothing negative in the challenge. Nothing in the post. It's all that type of shit. So it's just been a vibe like everywhere. People got stuff going on. Shout out Maryland. She got the gardens over on 7 Mile and Bentler. She be doing her thing over there. Be having like the yoga going on over there. Man, got the garden for the community over there. What is it? Griffin Gardens. Man, it's dope. Like, check that out. All of that. Like, we got stuff going on in the city, amongst our groups, amongst our people. Like, it ain't always like negativity. I know we always talk junk about stuff all the time. We roasting people or talk about what we need to do to get better and all that shit. Man, let's talk about the vibe and keep supporting that part and the positive. It was a lot of people coming up to me at Ford. Like, I made the workout my whole lifestyle. A lot of people talking to me during the weekend or yesterday, like, dog, just keep posting those videos. Even the people that ain't just going to work out off of them, eventually they will. You know, so whatever you doing, you posting to motivate people, just because you're not getting 200 likes or a lot of people commenting, they watching and they paying attention, you motivating them. Trust me, that's how it be going. You motivating them. People paying attention to you, they watching you. You working out, changing your eating habits, all that type of stuff, posting what you doing throughout the day. It ain't always got to be some negative stuff on social media. Who came at you or who you go cut off. Who you about to block, man, that shit be the best. Like how Facebook got like that though, dog. Like that be the funniest stuff when people like, I'm about to block this person, I'm about to delete this person, all that type of stuff. Man, I ain't about to do all of that. I ain't about to block and do none of that. You go get this work.
Block a motherfucker.
If they on some other shit.
I mean, it's because, you know, when I feel like you are rendered to the point of not wanting you to have access to me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you being on my page is a privilege.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I share a lot of information. I'm like a resource and shit. You know what I mean? So a lot of people from my like, yeah, I don't care for you to, and then it's not only about the information that I publish for, it's like as far as the community. I don't care for you to know about the intricate things that I have going on personally as well. You know what I mean? So those are other things that I share on my page. So you know, whether for business or personal reasons, yeah, I block several motherfuckers.
I feel you, Marty. I feel you. Especially when people be on that troll, on that bullshit. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, all that shit.
You know, you'll get at them every once in a while, but then you be like, you know what, I am tired of, or unfollow them or something. Like, yeah, all that troll type shit, that shit be stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Just comment on your page just to disagree with you or to start an argument.
Yeah.
Just to rebut one of your. They never there to support anything that you got going on that's supportable and shit. Never send a donation, buy a T-shirt, come to an event. None of that. Even share posts unless it's got to do with a missing kid or something. So don't never support shit.
Yeah. But I even been noticing lately on you know, as far as my timeline, we've been taking it up a notch for our supporting each other. You know, supporting each other music, sharing each other songs, sharing each other art, sharing each other.
That's more of a trend because, you know, I think as a whole, the community is understanding how important it is to exercise that, even if it's just because of the trend of it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because we need to be more proactive in spreading the black dollar, right? Spreading information about the products and the service that we have, and sometimes, right, we have to be the monkey see, monkey do community that we are. Is what it takes to spread the word about stuff. You know right. Sometimes it's when people just do the shit just because other people doing it.
Yep, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Spending money there just because other people spend it, because they actually like the product, like the clothes, nothing. They just want to go along with the trend. So it's cool that we are supporting us the trend.
You're right.
Even if it's just for the trend of it. Mission accomplished. Because that's why we do a lot of the other shit. That's why we support them, because it's the trend, not because it's actually quality.
Yeah, and you got to get your own city to love you. If your own city don't love you and support, I remember going to a conference a long time ago. Shout out Big Bro Kyrie. We had went down to Chicago to this music conference when you was selling your music out the trunk, when you was promoting your shit. And wherever we was at, dog, in Chicago, this particular conference room, I'm talking about, people had, it was like how people do pop-up shop booths and stuff now, but it was all music. Niggas had they tent, they labels, all this stuff. Excuse me. In almost every room we went in, the execs and ARs or whoever was there from whatever company was saying, if we don't come to your city and people don't go crazy and know who you are, shit, we ain't gonna sign you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to put on for your people. You got to, like, blow your people up. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep sharing their stuff. Keep talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I've been peeping it, though. I've been peeping us, like, doing a way better job doing this stuff. I've been seeing a lot of, you can see the shares on your page. You know what I'm saying? People be getting a lot of shares. You know what I'm saying? Telling people to come support their stuff. And that's how we get on. You know what I'm saying? That's how we get on code and keep spreading that dollar and keep getting that bread. You know what I'm saying? But it's been a whole vibe that way. You know what I'm saying? I've been paying attention to how we've been on it, man. And people really been having fun. This summer been cool. Of course, you had your times, but we ain't talking about that right now. We talking about, like, all the get-togethers. My dog Big Vay had Big Vay Day this past weekend. Shout out Big Vay. You got OG having Homie Day this Sunday. What's that? The 11th? Is that Sunday? Where he when he put on like a memorial picnic for the lost ones, for people that lost their loved ones. So man, it's nice. It been like a whole vibe all summer. Shout out Chewy. He had a fish fry every year. That was a whole vibe. Everybody just came together and just kicked it. You know what I'm saying? Even though the police be coming, shutting stuff down, they ain't like, I can really be real. Not even hating on DPD. They don't even be coming like on no hating shit. They don't even be on no rah-rah shit, push the crowd or nothing like that. They just kind of really come make sure shit good, really, and shit controlled. But
so I wonder what's the terms and conditions on what they determine a block party / house party versus that, since they.
I think it's over a certain amount of people. And then the crazy thing, bro, you can call them ahead of time if you go have a block party and tell them. And I think when it's over a certain amount of people, you got to get signatures from the neighbors on your block to say it's okay. Cause but people get to blocking driveways, blocking traffic. You know, when traffic can't get through, like EMS, fire truck, all that type of stuff, that's when it become an issue. And people be all down in the street and the sidewalk and stuff like that. But overall, though, man, the last couple parties or functions I've been involved with, they ain't really shut it down like that. They came and, told us to get off 7 Mile last night at the picnic, but a lot of people went inside the sauce bar and turned up, though. That was still a vibe, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had a good time. Everybody was chilling. That's what people been doing for the most part anyway, man. I've been enjoying it. The whole everything, bro. Like, people just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of traveling.
While I'm talking, but I was go ahead.
Go ahead and say it, my guy.
Go ahead.
Nope, go on and say it, dog. You done brought it up, dog. Then you might go on and say it, bro.
I'm about to say something that's off topic. Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. Go on and say it, bro.
Who did you go to the party with?
Huh?
What did you say? What was you just talking about?
The Ford picnic and all that. The sauce bar and all that.
Yeah.
Who was I with? My cousins. My whole clique.
You wasn't with old people, so never mind.
No, not like no old people. But it was a whole alumni. You know what I'm saying? But it was like people that had their 30th year anniversary, their 40th. I mean, you name it. You know what I'm saying? We was at the sauce bar, the after party, the turn up. You know what I'm saying? What about old people? What happened, Mark?
No, I'm about to say, well, that's what you expect when you're hanging with old people. But
no, it was a turn up. We had a ball, my guy. The police just came, did their job, we'll say. But we had a vibe, bro. Everybody's out there pilt, getting fried. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. And, hey, look, a lot of people got up and hit that gym the next day. Everybody's out there hitting that track. You know what I'm saying? Staying on that workout. That health is wealth, man. That shit is real, dog. We getting older, bro. Like, you got to move around.
Man, my homeboy, man, that passed away tonight after my homegirl Brittany got killed. The last time I seen him, I was actually walking around the corner when my favorite soul food restaurant, Four of a Kind, was right here on 7th and Van Dyke. And he was in Happy's Pizza, which is right around the corner from it. So I'm talking to him. I walked past the Happy's, and he walked out like, "What's going on, man? Where you on your way to?" I'm like, "Shit, I'm about to go get me some soul food right around the corner." He pat me on the stomach like, "Nigga, we getting old now, man. You better start eating better." I'm like, "Nigga, you coming out of Happy's? What are you talking about?"
Right.
But he was in there. He said, "I'm getting a salad. I'm like, "Oh, okay. You at the pizza joint getting the salad. Grocery store right there. You at the pizza joint getting the salad." All right. But then, it was probably about a week and a half, man. After that, dog, the homeboy died of a heart attack, man.
Wow.
And it was just like, he was funny to me. It was ironic that he was trying to tell me keeping my health in check, you know what I'm saying? And then he turned around and, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy how that worked like that.
Man, that was crazy. Like, dog, you just telling me about keeping
That's crazy. Because we got to stay active, dog. We got to move around. I seen a video of an older gentleman said throughout the day, he just do 5 reps or something. He do, and make sure he get 20 sets in. So he might do 5 squats while he standing in the kitchen. Or if he in the living room, he might do 5 push-ups. He might get down and do 5. But throughout the day, he go do 5 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it's all about, dog. The movement. You know what I'm saying? Keep that blood flowing, keep that blood going right, and not eating all crazy. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, like, our bodies, our temples.
Well, they said you don't move it, you'll lose it.
Yeah. So
right.
And my grandfather, man, rest in peace. My granddaddy Rob, my dad's dad. I remember when he retired, he did road construction, and he drove buses, all kinds of stuff. But he retired and sold his house and moved to North Carolina. And I remember I went down there. I wake up in the morning, hear all this loud ass noise, wood chopping and shit. I'm like, what's all this loud noise? I go, and of course my grandma up at the crack of dawn, whistling, drinking coffee. You know how they get up early. That's probably where I got it from. But anyway, I go outside. My granddad dripping sweat, chopping wood. Wow, dripping. I'm like, dang, granddad, you come down here. You retired. You still working. He had bought him a charter bus, driving people all around the world. And I'm like, man, you retired and still working? He was like, man, the moment you sit down, that's when sickness set in. And he died at 90. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to keep moving. You can't give it time to get you. I mean, of course, you get them cards dealt sometimes that you can't help.
Yeah.
You know?
As far as
you
just
can't help.
Sometimes you can't fight it. You can't. Nothing you can do about it.
We ain't talking about that, but if you can help yourself and you can move, like certain stuff I think about, like real talk. If it's a flight of steps, an elevator, 9 times out of 10, I'm like, man, I'm gonna hit these steps because I'm gonna get some exercise in.
Yeah, keep it moving.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do the steps. You know what I'm saying? And then when it's time to go back down, it's much better because you go down the steps. You know what I'm saying? But I just think of stuff like that. Like one thing about me, I never look for close parking spaces. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and walk, get this exercise in. Especially when I go to the gym, that jump be funny to me when people look for close parking spaces at the gym. Like, what you trying to get right by the door for? You about to go ahead and get that work? Man, I park far away, get that walk in. No matter where I go, I don't care about no parking space. It don't even matter. We go park and walk. I don't even care. Forget it. It don't even matter. You got to get some type of movement.
You got to keep it moving, man.
You got to, bro. You got to get that exercise in. There ain't nothing wrong with it. At one point, I was over 300. I was 3 something. I know that. Some years back, it feel good getting it up off you. And anything you do is positive. Don't look at the next person. You know what I'm saying? Your competition is yourself. It's nobody else. Just make the competition just you. Set goals. When it comes to your workout, your eating, everything, write it down. Do all of that and stick with it. Like building a routine and staying consistent is what is the key. That's when you start showing results. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay on it. Got to build that routine, and you got to stay on it. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Then it become fun. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The next thing we need to start is a workout group with each other. Start meeting each other at the gym and start getting it in that way. Push each other that way. I'm down. Yeah,
I definitely got to get my fat ass in the gym and tone back up, man. It's like, I remember when I took my son, when he was younger, first time I took him to the, the jump zone, some shit like that, the trampoline. I don't know what it's called now. I think it was not Zap Zone. It was jump something. I went on there. I got on the damn trampoline and jumped maybe twice, bro.
And was done.
And my lungs felt like they was about to fall out of my nutsack, bro. I'm like, what
Pause.
the fuck?
Done.
How in the fuck what? Am I old? Is my lungs are like they detaching in the inside? Like
them bitches feel like they was hot, didn't they?
No,
This is like all that working out I do, dog. We was talking about full court basketball, dog. I said I can't. I'm talking about I do the track at the gym, the sled, all that, dog. But that full court basketball is a different ball game. I'm going to trot up and down that court, and I'm going to try to shoot when I'm right over. I ain't trying to take nobody to the hole.
I've always been the shooter.
I ain't doing no crossovers.
Point guard me. I'm the point guard,
Yeah. I want to spot up somewhere in the corner and shoot. I might do a back down fadeaway or something like that. But no, man, I ain't trying to really run up and down the court and do all that.
I'm like Steph without so much of the handles, and I ain't going to the hole. Like,
so you just throwing that boy up there, huh? Yep. I had problems with Caleb the next day. Knees be sore and everything. Like, man, I go to the gym like crazy. Like, still sore. Like, what's wrong with it? That shit crazy, dog. But y'all got to do something, dog. You got to move around. That health really is. Well, and then that's been a part of the vibe, though, Mark. I've been seeing that a lot, man. I'm enjoying everybody workout videos and everybody pushing each other and motivating each other, dog. That shit been dope. Like, getting it in.
Yeah, I need to get my fat ass in there with your ass one of these mornings. You be up 5 a.m.
Man, I come to the crunch over here by you, Mark. It's one in Warren. We can meet at the one in Warren. I'll meet you there. And I don't even go hard like that when I work out with people. I work out to people's level. A lot of people be saying, P, I ain't coming to work out with you. You crazy. No.
I mean, it's about, keeping it moving and shit. Yeah. Ain't nobody trying to walk out that bitch Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, people be thinking you grabbing all that heavy weight and all that stuff. I ain't doing it. Every once in a while, I challenge myself just to see where I'm at on that stuff. But for the most part, I'm using my body weight, and I might add an extra 20 pounds to it or 35 pounds to it or something like that. But I do a lot of reps and a lot of circuit workouts. I keep moving. That's what I do a lot. I set up about 4 workouts at once and get it in that way. You know what I'm saying? Where you can keep that cardio going, keep that blood flowing. I don't even do a lot of elliptical and treadmill too much no more. I do a whole lot of squats, fireman walks, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Walk. What exactly is that?
When you grab the weights, like you walking with duffel bags.
Oh, okay.
And you walking with the up and down the track. I do it with like the 50, 60 pound kettlebells. Hit that boy that way. Man, it feel like the weight coming down, bro. And I think, in crunch, that track is 30 yards. So down and back, that's 60 yards. You know what I'm saying? You do that boy 4 times, you getting you about 120 yards in. You know what I'm saying? You getting that money all day long. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that heavy weight will eventually break you down. You right, Dave. You right, bro. That heavy weight will eventually break you down. It's this chick on Instagram. I don't know if she's starting to go viral. She's starting to pick up traction with her videos. She like a heavy set chick. But her workout, she be going in, getting that work off of her. You know what I'm saying? She be outside. I'm like, she do whatever she do, she go hard. You know what I'm saying? She ain't all in shape or nothing like that, but she keep doing what she doing, and she stay with them videos. Man, watch how her transformation is gonna be crazy.
And that's kind of the point I imagine that she want to make is for people to see, right? The transformation firsthand. You know what I mean? As opposed to just being someone who posted the pictures. Oh, this is me 10 years ago, and this is me now.
Yeah.
And I was so sad back then. I didn't like myself. Saying, telling that whole story.
Yeah.
And people not even really knowing or seeing the process on what happened and how you got there. You know what I mean? She really showing them, like, it wasn't no pills, it wasn't no surgery. Like, I worked it off.
What's that new drug everybody say they taking? Ozempic? Is that the name of it?
I don't know shit about no weight loss pills.
But the sad thing about that supposed to be for diabetics, and people is buying it and stealing it everywhere because it help you lose weight out here. Start with an O. I don't know if I'm saying it right, y'all. Y'all can laugh at me, but I hear a lot about it. I think it's something about Ozempic. It's something with an O. And I see a lot of diabetics talk about it, that the drug that is out, and people that's using it don't even supposed to use it, but it do something about cutting your appetite, make you lose weight or something.
Using it for something that they ain't made for. Basically.
That it ain't made for, pretty much. That shit crazy.
You using it for the side effects and shit.
Yeah, that's that drug that Game was roasting Rick Ross about. Like that Ozempic got you losing weight, fat boy, or something. Yeah, I think that's that shit. You know what I'm saying? But some wild shit. But back to what you were saying, Mark. Like, they're showing that whole transformation, that whole period. And the crazy thing, what people don't understand, don't be discouraged if you heavier. That shit fall off quicker. Cause your body ain't used to you going after it to burn off. Man, that shit start burning off as soon as you start getting active. It started melting away as soon as you start getting active. But I don't know if they still got it. When you used to go to Planet Fitness, it was a video they used to play, or it was something they had on the wall. It was a Chinese proverb. It was something. It said the key to running a mile is taking the first step. It's the first step with everything. Everything you do, take that first step. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? You can do it. You can do it. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. Keep that vibe going. But we need to start a workout group. Start meeting at somebody's gym. Start getting it in and pushing each other that way. We gonna let Mark pick the gym.
Oh shit.
Mark go pick the first gym, y'all. We gonna start a 7 Mile Radio workout group.
Hey, I ain't mad at it, man. I want to start a workout group, a gun club.
Oh, that'd be dope.
A 420 cannabis club. All
Now that
shit, man.
definitely need that.
Yeah,
7 Mile Radio cannabis.
Yeah.
You need that.
But there's different divisions of all of that.
7 Mile Radio fitness.
Yeah,
nigga.
The fitness, you know. So how about the thing about it is, right? We'll have a 7 Mile Radio VIP, like a community club, a street team, if you will. And we'll just have those different types of events to cater to those type of people. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy you say that. You remember when I left that one day and I went to my man grocery store, Raphael Wright. Shout out neighborhood grocery store. I'm down there off Jefferson. He had a team in there where they had a fitness team. I think they had like a production team. I cannot remember the name, but they squad. They had on all black and stuff, but he had different vendors down there. And they had their little shirts on, what they do and all that, kind of similar to what you saying. Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be sweet. You know what I'm saying? I'm already the captain of the fitness team. I just put it out there. Already the captain. Let's get it. You understand me? You know what's something else I thought about, Mark? And it might be something out there. Back to this driving shit, y'all. Sorry. But this a benefit for the old people. Because you know how you got to be a certain age to get your license? I think it need to be a certain age where you got to take your driver's license test again. Is that out there? Did I miss that? Is that out there? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
It needs to be. It needs to be. I would say after 55.
Yep.
Right? Because some people, you know, after that age need a checkup, right? A reevaluation of their physical ability.
Somebody about to come on here, nigga. I'm 55 right now, nigga.
Right, yeah.
I'm driving vets, niggas. You could.
Yeah. I mean, but that we're not
Ain't talking
making
about
it
you,
a blanket
nigga.
statement, yeah.
Right.
I mean, but at the same time, we know that there are some 55. I think that's the age that it starts with some people. You know what I mean? You know, around that age. I'm not saying it because, I mean, I'm only 43, so what's that saying? Like, in fucking 13 years and shit, I'm going to need to say, I don't think that I'll be that bad off, hopefully, God forbid, right, to where I need a chaperone and no shit like that.
Right.
But at the same time, we know that there's a lot of elderly people out here that don't need to be on the road.
Facts. And I don't even say facts.
A lot of young people out here even, right? They don't need to be on the road. They need to be a grade level. Just like social media some type of way. I think it need to be regulated in a way like it's like school where they have grade levels to it.
Yeah, because social media ain't nothing but school anyway.
Access you to certain information and certain arenas of content. You know what I mean?
But you know what I got to say to that, Mark, when you said the levels with driving, that's what I think the handicap stickers and plates come in at. But where I go against that at, driving is a young person sport. Not saying it's a sport, but it's a young person because it's reflex. It's your reflexes. You gotta think. You gotta be paying attention to the other man, and you can't be out here moving to keep up with traffic. Like, oh, there go a handicap plate. Let me watch it, man. Like, that's just, to me, my opinion, is another way to get money. Like we ain't gonna take the, but we can give them this so we can get. So again, I know people out there. Well, P, what you gonna do about that? You can't. Well, like, how people supposed to get somewhere? Everybody can't catch their butt. I think it should be some type of Uber credits for people like that can't have license, or some type of transportation credit that you get from the government or something like that, and they just make that phone call. Well, like every month they got a nice amount of money to take them where they need to go. Grocery store. Hell, even they just want to go downtown and walk around Belle Isle. You know, stuff like that. We need something like that for people. You know what I'm saying? We got all these transportation systems out here going on. Well, what about one for like senior citizens or like the handicapped that can't drive? You know, this stuff like that. You know, I know they got some little assistant, like little trucks or cars that come get people and stuff. I'm just talking about like us. You know how they got the EBT card? It'd be like the transportation card, and not just the bus. You can hit up Uber, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that. I think that'd be sweet. They need to do that because y'all, some of y'all would be ashamed of yourself. Y'all still letting y'all grandparents drive anyway. Mark, what's wrong with them?
Man, well, some of them are stuck in their ways and independent to the point where they want to do things. They don't want to be taken care of. They don't want to be seem like that. They're helpless, right? So they go out and do things on their own because they want to, continue to be that same independent person that they once was, not realizing that they aren't.
Yeah.
Make a long story short, you know what I mean? And they don't have the same observation skills. They don't have the same reflexes. They don't have the same motor skills, hand-eye coordination. They don't have the same logic that they had, 20 years ago. So you can't go out in the world and operate as if you were the same person and you don't have the tools.
Like my uncle, my great uncle, he stayed on the way, and he like, yeah, I be wanting to come down here and see my sister, but these people drive up on me so fast. They be driving so fast. The speed limit would be 55. He doing 35 though. Not realize, know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't nowhere near the speed limit.
Classic example. Some of these old people don't need to be on the road. Some of them do not need to be on the road.
Yeah. I'm so happy my grandma don't try to drive. Even if she had it, when she had a car, she realized I ain't trying. I think she tried to ride somewhere around the corner to the store. She said, ooh, these people move too fast out here for me. I like, yeah, these cars coming fast. Your vision way different. Everything. Like, you got to chill. You know what I'm saying? They need something like that. For real. I see I had a lot of people tuning in because we was talking about the vibe. My nigga Carmichael, dog, you got to come on next week, man. We got to talk about that rap scene, and we got to talk about your music. That boy be going in on that mic. You know what I'm saying? I be bumping it in the gym. I'm still on that 6 God, so I'm still going in, man. I ain't know you put together them lyrics like that, my brother. Dog be going. He's sweet. He can flow. Yeah, so we got to get you on the show next week, dog, so we can talk about some of that music. Keep that vibe going, man. Keep promoting each other. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with that, dog. We ain't got to keep roasting and talking shit to each other all the time on Facebook and going at each other about who you voting for. That like, not to switch to that, but I got to. Cause I'm old enough to remember my mama and them voting and grandma and them. I don't never remember them being on the phone like, girl, I ain't messing with such and such no more cause she voting for that. She voting for that Reagan, or she voting for that Clinton. I don't even remember none of that. I'm about to change my phone number. I don't even want them coming over my house. Matter of fact, they ain't even talk about who they was voting for amongst each other like that back then.
In fact, not only did they not talk about it, like I always bring this up around election time. It was 3 things that my mom used to tell me that wasn't nobody's business to talk about. You know what I mean, when you got older, right? Or even period. And it was how much you get paid, who you voting for, and who you fucking.
Yep.
Right? And now it's these 3 things that's at the forefront of everybody's attention that we all talking about, that I feel like is the core of the corruption and the misguiding of the world right now, right? Because everybody's in everybody's business about how much money everybody's made, right? The money, everybody's, flashing money, throwing money around, right? You're making people, making an impression on people, right? Reality TV and celebrity news, right? Everybody worried about who's fucking who and shit more than the important shit. They deter us, with a new celebrity relationship when we got Russian warships right off the fucking coast of the
Dog, they touched ground in Alaska, didn't it? Wasn't the 2 planes that was intercepted?
So we got the money, right? We got the who's fucking who, and then we got the politics, right? That's become a problem to the point where we got motherfuckers literally rushing the White House trying to overthrow the damn vote.
Yep.
So again, that's like, come on, man. How much money we making? Who fucking who? And who's voting for who is the problem with the world right now.
Yeah. Everybody and everybody business because of that social media shit. That's so big because everybody think they everybody think they know. I mean, again, look at us talking out two sides of our mouth, got podcasts, got radio stations and stuff, and there's always talking, you know what I'm saying? But I think people like us, we try to get people to think. I don't try to come across like, I want you to pay attention to some of the stuff you doing or what you saying. That's a lot of stuff that's how I come across. You know what I'm saying? But I do know you want to treat people like you want to be treated. I do know that. I do know love outweigh hate. You know what I'm saying? I do know that. You know what I'm saying? As far as telling you what I know. But everything else is trying to get you to think and pay attention to what you're doing. Like, and I don't care what nobody say. Like, yeah, times do change and everything don't stay the same. But some stuff you should keep as times change. You should keep. And just, adapt, but don't throw away everything from the past. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a video that I shared that went viral of this grandma. She came outside and took her shoe off and was popping her grandson because she got tired of telling him to stay out that street on that bike. She said, I'm tired of telling your ass to stay out that street. Put that bicycle up. God, I'm tired of your motherfucking ass. Excuse my language. She said, I'm tired of your motherfucking ass. And pop that damn shoe about 2-3. Now put that bicycle up. And then the best part, she told that nigga, now take your medicine and go take a bath and go to bed. Nigga, that was the most classic line ever, nigga, because you knew it was it when it was time to go to bed. Broad daylight outside. She said, put that bike in the back of the house, nigga, and take your medicine, get in the bag, go to bed, because I'm sick of your shit. I done told you, stay out there. She popped that nigga with that house shoe about 4 times. You can ride up and down about 30 streets right now. You ain't go see that. You ain't go see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a grandma. She was every bit of 80. Tapped him on that backside a couple times with that house shoe. Boy, get your ass in that house and take a bath and get in that bed, nigga. And don't forget your medicine. You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of stuff. Like, some stuff like that we should have kept with us. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But again, dog, it's been a great show. Only got a couple minutes, and that went fast even by myself. Guess we've been doing this for a minute. Yeah, it's been a good vibe, man. Again, shout out everybody that had something to do with the Henry Ford picnic yesterday. Shout out all the good vibes that's going on in the city. How all the people sticking together and hanging out downtown, man. It's really nice down there. Y'all get down there and check out them new restaurants, new bars.
All kind of new shit going on.
Man, all kinds of new stuff. The Riverwalk extended down to Belle Isle now. All of that stuff down there, man. Go down there and enjoy it. Hey, I can't close the show without talking about what up, Britt? Without talking about them Lions. Football right around the corner, baby. Let's get it. Them Lions started training camp. They started open practice with them Giants today. They had about 3 fights. Listen, everybody coming for the Lions head this year. We got to get ready. Tailgating right around the corner. I think we like 5 Sundays away from some real football. This Thursday we got the preseason football, Detroit Lions. We about to get it, y'all. Let's go. And right around the corner from my Buckeyes. Let's get it. College football right around the corner. We go stump them cheating ass Wolverines. Don't think I ain't forget about that. Should. I know y'all watching. There's a lot of shit going on with them Wolverines. Niggas deleting texts, throwing away files. Don't think I wouldn't go close the show with that. Yeah, I had it written down. Sorry. I had it written down. Don't think I ain't know, you cheaters. Listen, I just want to close the show with this. Don't go through the life cheating like them Wolverines, okay? And being like those people and say, so what, at least we won. Man, you wouldn't want your kids to be like that. Got to put it on y'all heart like that. Cheaters. But look, love y'all, much respect. Keep doing what y'all doing. Peace.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.